a lot of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us and all the generations who will.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. Fire! I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Time to check in with the Lady Eagles head coach. Here's Mike Mincy alongside the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
20th ranked Carson-Newman back inside of Holt Fieldhouse, getting set for tip-off against the Wingate Bulldogs. Michael Watrang for the Eagle Sports Network, speaking with Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincy. Coach, let's look at this Wingate team because they're 4-5, but they're starting to get a little bit hot. They've won 3 of the last 4, played a lot of close games in that stretch. 2 things they do really well. They're aggressive offensively, lead the conference in free throw attempts, and they're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. How do you combat those 2 areas?
Well, I mean, one, you can't foul them. You can't bail them out if they go to the rim. But they got good foot speed and they've got some good size to get the ball inside. And we just got to play solid fundamental defense and make them take tough shots instead of putting them at the free throw line. And then in terms of keeping them off the glass, again, they do have good size. We feel like that we have decent size. We have really good size at the 5 spot. Probably across the board, not as big as what they could put on the floor, but just comes down to fundamentals, putting a body on somebody and trying to rebound, keep them one and done.
It's a very deep team, at least in terms of how many different players they like to shuffle in, shuffle out. They only have 2 players in double figures this year, but a lot of players in that 6 to 9 point range. Haley Hatfield leads the team in scoring. What makes her a challenge?
Well, she can go inside and out. She's got a lot of guard skills, just like Breonna Troutman has a lot of guard skills. Our bigs are more true bigs in terms of playing inside, and they're big. I mean, they're 6 foot or taller. Hatfield in particular steps out. I think she's their best 3-point shooter, has made the most, and that's part of her game. So that inside-out combination is always kind of tough to guard.
Speaking with Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy, getting set for tip-off, number 20 Carson-Newman hosting Wingate. Last year in this gym against them, they came back. They had a huge fourth quarter, shot over 50%. And then you go to their place and pull off one of the biggest victories in this series against Wingate, winning by 22 on their floor. What, if anything, do you take from last year's 2 meetings?
I don't know, really. It's kind of weird because you go back to that game here. I think that was their highest point total of the year, their best field goal shooting percentage of the year. That's Holt Fieldhouse for you, to be honest with you. And there in the fourth quarter, we were up 11 going into the fourth quarter, and I know we went zone a little bit, and we just left 2 3-point shooters open late. And they were so open, they're like, well, I guess I'll shoot it, and they made it. And then, of course, when we went back over there, I think the mindset was a little different that, we got to bring it to play because, last year they were known to be pretty young. They're young this year, too. And I just don't think – I think Wingate showed up and played really well at our place last year. We showed up. Obviously, we didn't play very well, and over there it was a little bit different story for us. We played much better.
This is your 4th game in 7 days. You look at it, you get a few days off, and then you hit another stretch where you play 4 games in 7 days. All 4 of those are on the road. Mm-hmm. What's the key to closing out this initial stretch strong and then taking a few days to kind of gather yourself?
Well, I think it's a breath of relief to some degree. If we play this game and if we can become successful, I think we'll feel like we've had a pretty good week going 4-0, and then finally get that day off on Sunday. We're going to get the day off whether we win or not, but that day of we don't see each other, there's no film, there's no nothing, and so it's a welcoming to get that break here after this tough week. But I think it is what it is. You don't typically play weeks like this, and we had to go through it. So far, we've navigated it pretty good. We'll see what happens today.
Let's talk about your team in terms of scoring right now, because although Braylon Weichel leads the team in scoring, you've had 3 different players go for 30 over the last, the last 3-4 games or so. Do you feel like your team has hit some consistency levels yet, or has things not fully gone together? Because it has been a night where Skylar goes for 30 and nobody else really goes off. Lindsey goes for 30, Braylon goes for 30, and you only have 2, maybe 3 in double figures.
I mean, I think it's a testament to our team that they've recognized hot hands when we have it in a particular game, because obviously if we come out and all of our big guns are going at the same time, we're going to be pretty hard to beat. But that's rare that happens, and I've been very proud of they've recognized, because I've seen us pass up a lot of shots to get it to the right guy that's got the hot hand that particular night, and it's nice to have, if Braylon goes on an off night, and off night with her might be 15 to 17, and then you got somebody else that can go for a big number. That's obviously very good for us. So we got a lot of scoring, can spread it out. I don't know that we're not going to get everybody at 20 every game. It's just going to be somebody different probably every night that's going to bring it. I think Braylon will be pretty consistent. I think Bird's got that ability. Obviously, Skylar, Lindsey, Harley have that ability too. But just like Tuscaloosa, try to take Lindsey away from the pitcher and open up a little bit more lanes for Braylon.
Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck today.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate
That's
it.
Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. We're back with the starters and the play-by-play action. 20th ranked Carson-Newman hosting Wingate on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. Power with purpose.
Tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal? Turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com.
We welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman getting ready to host the Wingate Bulldogs for the 78th time in the all-time series. Lady Eagles look to make this a 7-0 start to the season here today. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC, your trusted energy partner. We look at the starting lineups for these two sides, and we begin with the Wingate Bulldogs. Ann Hancock in her 9th season, 176 wins versus 80 losses in her tenure, leading the team to a 4-5 mark and a 4-4 record in the league. A 5'6" freshman from Canton, Ohio, Peyton Davis, will get the nod at the point guard spot. Joining her in the backcourt is Jaya Wilson, a 5'5" sophomore guard from Mills River, North Carolina. And rounding out the backcourt is Haley Hatfield. She's the team's leading scorer at 13.6 points per game. She's a graduate, a transfer from High Point, and a native of Lexington, North Carolina. In the front court, it's Brianna Troutman. She's 6th in the league in terms of double-doubles on the year. And Eileen Hurley, a 6'2" junior from Callaway, Virginia. Carson-Newman on the other side will start the same unit for the 4th time this season. 20th ranked Lady Eagles 6-0 in the regular season so far, and a flawless 6-0 in league play. In the backcourt for CN, looks like this. It's Braylon Weichel, the freshman of the year in the league, a two-time all-conference pick. Addison Bird joins her back there, and a do-it-all guard, Harley Smith, is the backcourt for CN. In the front court of the two Furman transfers, Skylar Boshears last week in this gym dropped 26 in a win over Lenore Ryan, and Lindsay Taylor rounds out the starting five. She had 33 on Monday night, set a career high for rebounds on Wednesday night with 14. She's a 6'2" forward from Maryville and a SoCon All-Freshman League pick from a year ago. So Carson-Newman 6-0. They look to make it a flawless 7-0 start to the season, but Wingate had something to say about that last season in this gym. Can Carson-Newman keep things here today against a Wingate team? And these two sides have split each of the last 6 meetings. What gives today? We're going to find out in just a moment. It's 20th ranked Carson-Newman hosting the Wingate Bulldogs, and we'll have the play-by-play action coming up next on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman women's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Offensive rebound, Kayla Marisites puts a shot back up, off the glass and in.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, by the Cade Insurance Agency, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
We're back to Holt Fieldhouse, just moments away from tip-off as 20th ranked Carson-Newman puts its undefeated season on the line against a team that it has not fared very well against in the history of the all-time series. Wingate leads at 44-33 all-time, and up until the Elite Eight year of 2017-18 for Carson-Newman, it had been a run for Wingate in which they have just utterly dominated the series, but the two teams have split each of the last 6 meetings. Carson-Newman sweeping the series during that, or winning 2 out of 3 that year that they won the Southeast region. Then they lost 3 in a row before picking up the 22-point win at Cuddy Arena last year. Let's take a look at the uniform rundowns for these two ball clubs, brought to you by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Carson-Newman in the white uniform, tops and bottoms. Carson-Newman written on the chest in navy with orange trim. Numbers on the front and the back in orange with navy trim. And Wingate has the all navies out today with Wingate across the chest. Numbers on the front and the back written in white with gold trim. We're ready for basketball. It's Taylor and Troutman in the center circle, and we're ready to get things rolling here on this Saturday afternoon. Officials there, throws it in the air, ball spiked backwards. Hustling forward is Hatfield and Burden. It's picked up by Addison Burden. Carson-Newman will get the first possession of the basketball game. Quickly underneath, a pass for Lindsay Taylor on the right block. She catches and puts it off the window. 12 points per game on the year for the first-year Lady Eagle. And Carson-Newman strikes first, less than 15 seconds in. Wingate ball now against man-to-man pressure. It's Jaya Wilson crossing over and then handing it off to Davis, and she's whistled for a traveling violation on the right point. And Wingate turns it over. Bulldogs, great rebounding team, very athletic group. They like to run a lot of different players out onto the floor. Inbound goes to Skylar Boshears at midcourt as they face guard Braylon Weichel. Boshears dribbles down the right side of the lane, puts one off the window and home. So Weichel hasn't even got a touch yet, and Lady Eagles have scored the first 4. 30 seconds in, Wingate ball down by 4. Hatfield, right wing. She'll dribble left and give it back out top. And Wilson, Harley Smith draws the assignment on Hatfield, who gets it right back on the right elbow, and we get a whistle and a foul underneath the bucket on Lindsay Taylor. And Mike Mincy didn't like the fact that his sophomore post player picked up the foul on pretty much an inconsequential cut. 4-0, CN on top, 9:14 to go in the opening period. Baseline inbound, Wilson flings it out to the top of the key, and Davis, she dribbles left, shovels it underneath for a 7-foot jumper in the middle lane from Eileen Hurley that's too strong. Rebound to Lindsay Taylor, and now Weichel gets her first touch as she crosses the timeline for Carson-Newman right to left. 60 seconds in, it's 4-0 CN. Weichel gives to the right corner, and Boshear, she dribbles, kicks out top. Harley Smith, three-pointer open. She ripples the rope from long distance, and Carson-Newman has scored the front 7 of the basketball game. 8:45 to go, first period. Carson-Newman on top, 7-0. Wilson for Wingate in the front court, top of the key. Gives right-hand side, Hurley. Pops out is Hatfield. Swings it to the left wing, Wilson. Lob underneath for Hurley. Spins over the left shoulder with a hook shot. Misses it too strong. Rebound deflects out of play off of Peyton Davis of Wingate. And it's Carson-Newman ball. Bulldogs, 2 missed field goals and a turnover on their 3 trips. Carson-Newman, a flawless 3 of 3. 7-0, CN on top, 8:25 to go in the opening period. Weichel has it with full court pressure from Peyton Davis, the rookie from Hoover High School in Canton, Ohio. Gives to Boshear's right corner, top of the key with a pass to Harley Smith. She drills down the left side of the lane, puts a left-hand layup off the window, and in. Carson-Newman has scored the first 9 of the game. We played less than 2 minutes, and it's Wingate ball trying to get on the scoreboard. Wilson dribbles to the paint, kicks it out to the top of the key. Troutman, she dribbles down the right side of the lane, misses a scoop layup. Offensive rebound, Hurley. She misses the stick back. Ball being pinged around several different hands before Troutman finally comes up with it for Wingate at the free throw line. Gives out Davis. Davis dribbles towards the paint, draws a foul on Lindsay Taylor, and she has just picked up her second personal foul. Taylor's been in foul trouble a few times. She fouled out of Wednesday night's double overtime win against Tusculum. So Sydney Pierce, who played quality minutes in that matchup, comes in. And Daphne Saylor is into the game for the Bulldogs, replacing Hurley. And Wingate will try to score its first points of the ball game with Davis at the line. She's at 88% on the year, and she hits the first. Wingate as a team at 78% on the season. Best free throw shooting team in the league. Second shot from Davis, whirlpools home, and it's a 9-2 ball game, 7:45 to go first period. Weichel dribbles front court to the top of the key for Carson-Newman. Left wing, Smith, she ball fakes, dribbles down the left side of the paint, spins underneath the baseline, throws it out to the right wing for Boshears. She dribbles twice, gets inside of the free throw line, pulls up for a jumper that hits a lot of the cylinder, uses the glass before ricocheting home. 11-2, Carson-Newman on top, 7:24 to go first period. Wingate basketball, Davis top of the key. Swings it to the right-hand side, Wilson. Touch pass underneath for Troutman. Kick out, top of the key. Hatfield three-pointer. Hit the back iron, rolled off the top of the rim, and then spins into the hands of Boshears of Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles sprint front court. Boshears all the way to the top of the key for a pull-up jumper, and Carson-Newman is rolling early. Wingate hasn't hit a field goal yet. They're 0 of 5. Carson-Newman has started 6 of 6 from the floor. Boshears with 6, Smith with 5. Lady Eagles on cruise control early. Can Wingate get its offense rolling, or do the Lady Eagles keep this stingy defense alive? We'll find out in a second on the Eagle Sports Network.
City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Newman leads Wingate 13-2, 6:50 to go first period. Bulldogs had the ball out of the timeout. Jay Wilson getting into the lane and missing a hook shot with an air ball. Wingate's missed its first 6. Lady Eagles have made their first 6, and before Sydney Pierce misses a streaking layup down the right side of the lane, drawing the foul, and the foul is on Daphne Saylor, her first and the team's first, and Lady Eagles get the ball on the baseline. 6 misses for Wingate from the floor in a row. Inbound to Bird, top of the key. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 11. Kicks to the right corner, Boshier. She dribbles to the right block. Gets right behind the defender. Misses a layup, however. Gets it back, and Troutman rips it out of her hands. Troutman sprints front court, throws it to a cutting Davis, who works all the way around the blocks before throwing it to Saylor underneath. Right-hand hook shot's too strong off the glass, and Harley Smith's there for the rebound. That's 7 straight misses for Wingate. Lob again underneath. Pierce on the right block. She's triple-teamed. Tried to shovel it over to Smith, and it's deflected out of play by Wingate. And Carson-Newman maintains its possession. Bulldogs 0 of 7 from the floor. Carson-Newman leads it 13-2. 6:08 to go first period. Lady Eagles scored the first 9 points of the game. Boshier's inbounds left wing. Smith. The Eagles work it around the perimeter as Weichel catches right wing. Gives it out top. Boshier's left point three-pointer's up, and it's short. She's now 0 for 6 from long range this year. 5:55 to go first period. Wingate basketball. Down 11. Troutman dribbles to the right elbow, kicks it to the left wing, and Davis back out Troutman. She accelerates to the right side of the lane. As she's falling down, she heaves one at the rim that's too strong and into the hands of Weichel. Braylon dribbles front court for Carson-Newman. Gets to the middle of the paint, to the left block. Left-hand layup is up and in, and it's a 15-2 start to the game for Carson-Newman. They've scored 6 unanswered. 5.5 to go first period, 15-2. 20th ranked Carson-Newman on top of Wingate. Bulldogs with a rock, left elbow, Hatfield. Lobs underneath for Saylor. Weichel got a piece of it, then Saylor's trying to pick it up. Has it deflect off of Addison Bird, and Wingate will maintain possession with 16 ticks to shoot. Into the game, Aaliyah Whiteside, joined by Destiny Coleman, who scored in double figures in both games last year, and Lauren Sullivan. They join Hatfield and Davis on the floor for Wingate. Down by 13, 5:18 to go first period. Wingate ball, looking to fire it in Sullivan. She fires it over to the left-hand side, Davis. Her initial shot attempt is blocked by Boshiers. Gets it right back, ball fakes, and then puts it in off the window. First made field goal of the game for Wingate. 15-4, Carson-Newman on top, 5:05 to go first period. Weichel left baseline, step-back jumper short. Destiny Coleman soars in for the rebound. 3 per game this year. To the front court comes Sullivan, stops on the left elbow, kicks it to the right wing for a jumper from Whiteside for 3. That's too strong. Hatfield, though, the offensive rebound. Kicks out Davis, right back underneath Hatfield. Right-hand hook shot doesn't go, but she does draw a foul underneath. Hatfield had great post position on Harley Smith, who picks up her first, team's third, and it sends Hatfield to the line. Wingate has attempted at least 15 foul shots in every game this year. They average 22 per night. That's 14th best in the nation. And this is already attempts number 3 and 4, and it's coming off of the right hand of Hatfield, who's 6th in the conference in free throw shooting at 80% on the year. First one is up, and it's in. 15-5 the score now. One more coming here for Hatfield, transferring over from High Point. She's been great on the road this year, 16 points per game, just 11 at home as she makes the second. And now another substitution. Jaya Wilson will check in for Peyton Davis. 15-6, Carson-Newman on top. Scored 15 of the game's first 17 points as Wilson deflects an inbound looking for Weichel on the far right-hand side out of play. Wingate full court pressing. This is something they never really used to do, but a more athletic team in recent years. Going to the full court press. Taylor Goforth to fire it in. Goforth will hand it off to Weichel, who juggles it, and now will dribble to the middle of the floor. Right-hand baseball pass to the front court, and Bunch kicks to the left wing. Addison Bird, her first trigger of the ball game, halfway down and out. Rebound deflected by Pierce towards the right corner, and Hatfield picks up the basketball. 9-point Carson-Newman lead. Wingate scored the last 4. Sullivan wide open left wing, steps into a 3. She hesitated on it, and by doing so, she pulls the trigger on a jumper, and it's an air ball. Out of bounds, and Carson-Newman will get the ball back with 4:22 to go in the first. Abby Wilson's going to come into the game and give Braylon Weichel a break. Weichel played 50 minutes for the second time in her career on Wednesday. After that double overtime game, certainly Wingate would like to wear Carson-Newman down. Goforth will dribble towards the front court, lob it forward for Addison Bird. She stops and pops from 15 feet left wing, inside of the arc, and bury it. Wingate started 1 of 12 from the floor, and how about Abby Wilson with a steal? She does this once or twice a game, and she does it again here and gives Carson-Newman a fresh shot. Entry pass underneath from Goforth to Addison Bird on the left block. She misses the shot, and it's rebounded by Wingate and Sullivan. Bulldogs have started 1 of 12 from the floor. They trail by 11, 3:50 to go first period. Coleman on the right block, uses a ball fake, puts a shot up, misses it. Rebound deflects over towards Bunch, and here comes Carson-Newman right to left. Wilson in the right corner with Cian ahead by 11, 3:40 and ticking in the first. Lob to the right block, and Pierce has it swiped out of her hands by Sullivan. She's standing out of bounds as she tries to save it back in. Sailor's back in. Hatfield gets her first break. 3:35 to go in the first period. Carson-Newman 17, shooting 57% from the field. And Wingate 6. They've made just 1 of 13. Bunch right wing will dribble left around a screen. Hands it off to Goforth. She gets a running start and gives it right back out. Bird, that is a deep look at a 3, and she misses it wide left and a tad strong. Rebound into the hands of Sailor. Bulldogs controlling the glass so far. Fired into the front court for Sailor on the right wing. She chucks it cross court where Wilson deflects a pass intended for Whiteside out of play. 3:17 to go in the first period. Carson-Newman leads it 17-6. Weichel replaces Bird on Carson-Newman's side, and the Lady Eagles, I assume, would use a lot of substitutes in this game. Sullivan on the baseline, still looking, and then finding Coleman on the right block. She airmails a jumper. Offensive rebound to Sullivan. She misses a layup. Offensive rebound, Coleman. She misses the initial attempt before putting it in. 4 chances for Wingate on that trip. They started the game 1 of 15 before they hit their second bucket. Weichel left wing for Carson-Newman, ahead by just 9 now. Weichel matriculating through the right side of the lane, sticking in the layup, and then Wilson another steal. She steps into a 3, left wing. Abby Wilson's energy drains a 3-pointer from the left wing, a 5-point possession. And Carson-Newman leads by 14. Abby Wilson with shades of the old Harris Price, the All-American, with those steals in the backcourt that lead to extra possessions, and Carson-Newman has started this game 10 of 17 from the floor. What a play by Abby Wilson. Not only to get the steal, but to hit a 3 because she had started the year 1 of 15 from long range. Just her second made 3 of the season, and Anna Hancock calling for time. Sees Carson-Newman on top. 22-8.
Hey, Rep. Hey, Rep.
Mike Mincy's having a conversation with one official. We're trying to figure out whether or not that was a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer. Still trying to figure it out, and everybody's kind of looking at each other, doesn't really know what to do. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So 2:45 to go in the first, and as it stands right now, it's 21-8. Carson-Newman on top. Wingate has struggled from the floor, just 12% shooting, 2 of 17. Wingate basketball out of the timeout, more full court press from CN. And then a whistle and a foul on Carson-Newman. I think it'll be on Abby Wilson with a reach in. It is her first, team's 4th. And Wingate doing what they do. They draw fouls and get to the free throw line. Davis is coming into the game and replacing Aaliyah Whiteside. 5 different Lady Eagles have scored already. It's 21-8. Carson-Newman on top. 2:39 to go in the first period. Inbound from Coleman on the far left sideline. Gives it right into Jay Wilson. Michael picks her up in man-to-man defense. Wingate ball down by 13. Hatfield, top of the key to Coleman. Over the left-hand side. Wilson back out top. Hatfield wants a 3. Too strong. Weichel had her hands on it, but it's Davis that comes in and crashes to grab the ball for Wingate. She sprints down the right side of the lane. Wilson gets her hand on it. They call a jump ball. It went out of bounds off Wilson regardless. And the possession arrow favors Wingate with 2:17 to go in the first. Shot clock sits at 16 seconds. And down on the baseline from Wilson. Looking for a teammate. Now lobs it out to the right wing and Davis. Davis around a screen to her left. Dribbles. Then kicks it to the left corner. And Sullivan. Sullivan looking underneath. Gives it right back to the left-hand side. Davis. 5 to shoot as she gives it to Coleman left wing. Coleman throws it cross court. Wilson with 1 on the shot clock. Pulls the trigger on a 3 and connects from long range. Wilson at 33% on the year. Gets it to go. And that makes it a 10-point game. 21-11. 1:50 to go first frame. Wilson, right corner, steps into a jump shot. That's too strong. Rebound to Flex. Wilson picks it up, gets to the right block, out of control, puts a shot up that hits the right side of the backboard and falls into the hands of Hatfield. Ahead to Sullivan. Weichel rips it out of her hands. Braylon goes behind the back, using her dribble to slalom through defenders, gets to the right block, kicks it out for Bunch. Now to the right elbow. Katie Bean misses a jumper, and Lady Eagles starting to get a little cold from the floor as Goforth gets a deflection on a pass towards the front court. And Hancock is beside herself. What great self-control. She nearly pounded the ball on the floor as it deflected towards her. Her team has made some mistakes already. 4 turnovers in this game, and they've led to 4 points. Wingate, however, is +8 on the glass. 9 offensive rebounds. They had a game with 30 earlier this year. Wingate ball down by 10. Coleman gets to the paint. Looked like she traveled. Instead, puts a shot up. Should have been partially touched by Carson-Newman. Indeed, it is out of bounds. Wingate maintains possession. 21-11. CN leads Wingate. Carson-Newman looking to win a 9th consecutive home game. And an inbound on the baseline coming from Sullivan. Gives it over to Hatfield. She hands right back to Sullivan. Left corner jump shot is up. It's too strong. Rebound into the paws of Wilson. Fires it forward. Lady Eagles have numbers. Weichel pulls up on the right elbow for a jump shot. Looked like she slipped and is whistled for a traveling violation. It was 3-on-1 Carson-Newman, and they don't get anything out of that journey. First turnover of the game for the Lady Eagles. 55 seconds and rolling now in the first. Wingate down 10. They've trailed by as many as 13. They have the ball. Davis dribbling right baseline. A little hesitation move. Has it back tapped into the hands of Weichel. 1-on-1 the other way against Sullivan. Gets to the right block. Has her shot blocked out of bounds by Sullivan. Good defense by the freshman from Mooresville, North Carolina. Addison Bird will check into the game with 41.9 seconds to play. Now they call a jump ball, rather. Guess it doesn't necessarily matter, although now it means that Wingate will more than likely get the ball to start the second period. 24 on the shot clock, 41.9 on the game clock. Carson-Newman, 10 of 21 from the floor. They've missed 4 straight shots. Inbound Bird gives it out top Bunch. Bunch dribbles left. He's thought about a step-back jumper. Instead gives Bird. Right wing three-pointers up. And she rips the cores from long range. And Carson-Newman's back on top by a game-high 13. 24-11, under a half minute to go. Maybe a half-second differential shot to game clock, if that. Right-hand side, Davis. She'll dribble to her left for Wingate. Gives out Troutman. Dribbles right baseline, spins, puts a shot up. Falling back, misses. Offensive rebound, gets it. Has it swiped out of there. She falls down. Airballs a shot. Offensive rebound into the hands of Brindle. She gets to the bucket, draws a foul, and one. Foul is on Katie Bean. Her first and the team's 5th. And Brindle, who a 70% free throw shooter, that's just her second made field goal in 21 attempts this year. Free throw is up. It's in. It's a 10-point game. 9.1 seconds to go. 24-14, Carson-Newman leads. Wingate just 4 of 25 from the floor in the first, but they have the advantage. Bird to inbound it, dumps it over to Weichel. Behind the back dribble, 7 and 6 as she throws it to left wing bunch. Bounce pass to Bird. Bird spins, thought about a jumper, tried to fire it inside for Katie Bean, and it goes out of bounds and a turnover, the second of the game for Carson-Newman. 1.2 left. Davis catches, heaves one from three-quarter court. Would not have counted. And that's how the opening quarter comes to a close. Well, a mixed bag for Carson-Newman. They have some strong efforts, but Wingate has just absolutely obliterated Carson-Newman on the glass. 12 offensive rebounds. Every point that Wingate has scored has been a second chance point. Lady Eagles will try to turn that around as they lead by 10 after a quarter on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Well, if you just looked at the basic numbers in this game, you think Carson-Newman would be dominating. 50% shooting. Wingate is 4 of 26 from the field. That's 15% shooting. But the Bulldogs have 12 offensive rebounds. Every point that they have scored in this game has come on second chance points. Despite that, the Lady Eagles are still ahead by 10 in this game. 7-0 a lead-off turnovers in this game. Wingate will get the ball in the Navy uniforms with white numbering and lettering with gold trim on their jerseys. And it's Bulldog ball down by 10 to start the second. Sullivan will cross the timeline as she dribbles left and gives Hatfield right point, stepping into a three-pointer. And Hatfield drills it 36% from long range, and that cuts the margin to 7. Carson-Newman with the basketball ahead by 7, 9:40 to go in the second. Smith dribbling all the way to the left side of the lane, kicks it out. Weichel, top of the key, 3, missed it. Slightly wide to the right as it hit the backboard before falling off. Rebound into the hands of Brindle as she dribbles front court for Wingate. Gives out Sullivan, who sets up the offense for the Bulldogs. Gives to the right-hand side. Hatfield lobs underneath for Troutman. Kicks it to the left wing. Brindle, three-pointer up. She hits that one. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Bulldogs have started the period. Brindle was 0 for 7 from the floor from three-point range this year prior to that. Weichel dribbles inside the paint, bounces over for Pierce. She misses a left-hand hook shot. And Wingate, this is what they do. They really work hard, and they are right back in this ball game. Down by just 4 thanks to back-to-back threes. Underneath Troutman. Strong take against Bird. Heaves one up, and misses it short. Good defense by Bird without fouling. Into the front court comes Carson-Newman ahead by just 4. Smith on the left point. Gives back to Bo Shears. Bo Shears will left to right crossover. Gets to the right block. As she works around a defender, she's able to put a shot off the glass and in. So that ends a little 6-0 burst for Wingate. And after Carson-Newman started this game 10 of 17, they had been one of their last 7 prior to that. Wingate ball, Hatfield left point. Dribbles left, kicks it towards the left corner, Davis. Down 6, Wingate has the ball. Davis gets to the paint, has it stripped, but it comes right back to her hands. She puts a shot up and has it blocked by Pierce. Battle for the loose ball, and it's deflected out of bounds off of, they say initially, Carson-Newman. Mike Mincy disagrees. I don't think any of the officials had a great angle, and they say that it was Carson-Newman, the last team to touch it officially. 26-20. Wingate on a little bit of a surge here with Carson-Newman on top for this entirety of the ball game after scoring the game's first 9. 9 on the shot clock. Wingate will inbound it. Wilson on the baseline, hits out top for Hatfield, steps back for a three-pointer, missed it short. Sydney Pierce there to collect the rebound, first with the left hand, then the right. Fires it to midcourt, and Bird swings it to the right wing. Boshier spinning around, right-hand shot. Hatfield got a piece of it. It misses off the front of the rim. Rebound to Hatfield. Here comes Wilson for Wingate in the helter-skelter second period. Troutman gets a running start, draws the foul as she misses the shot, and gets to the free throw line. The whistle's on Addison Bird, her first, and the team's first. And Troutman's at the free throw line, 78% shooter on the year. That's 10th best in the South Atlantic Conference. First one from Troutman, rolls out, hit the front of the rim, swirled around, and then dropped off the left-hand side. The Cade Insurance Agency is one of the oldest and most experienced in the Lakeway region. Visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com or call 865-475-3391 for a quote today. Troutman's second foul shot rattles in after banging around the rim and the backboard. And in a 5-point game, Carson-Newman has the ball back, ahead 26-21, 7 3/4 minutes to go in the first half. Michael right wing, dribbles around a screen left, sprints down the left side of the paint, ball fakes. Looked like she took a hit from Saylor. Instead, it's deflected out of play off of Saylor, her second block of the year. And with 7:35 to go in the first half, 19 on the shot clock, Carson-Newman will inbound on the baseline. Bird lobs it out top for Smith. Gives it right back to Bird. Spins over her left shoulder and connects on a two-pointer. Addison Bird has 7 after a double-double on Wednesday. Saylor along the baseline, throws it out to the left wing, deflected by Bird. Troutman picks it up, and on the dribble drive, she's fouled by Bird, who has just picked up her second personal foul. She has 2, Lindsey Taylor has 2, and Quay Hines will be off of Carson-Newman's bench to come into this basketball game. Hines is back. She has not played in a game this semester yet, so this is her first game in 42 days since the Liberty exhibition in December. They call it delay of game on Jaya Wilson as she has been standing inside of the baseline before stepping out of bounds. Now she inbounds it. Troutman accelerates to the right side of the lane, and Hines rips it out of her hands out of bounds. 2 seconds came off the shot clock. 28-21. Carson-Newman on top. 7:17 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman's led by as many as 13. Inbound comes to the right-hand side. Smith deflects it out of play. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson now comes to the near right sideline in the corner to inbound. Fires it into Brindle. Brindle throws it underneath for Saylor. She goes with a reverse layup from the right block to the left side of the lane, scooping in one off the glass. 28-23, Carson-Newman has the lead. And a foul is whistled on Mackenzie Crump as she just ripped right through the hand of Skylar Boshiers. Just the second foul on Wingate. Carson-Newman's committed 7. Hatfield will come in. She replaces Saylor. Carson-Newman leads by 5, 28-23. With the basketball, 20 on the shot clock as we hit the 7-minute mark of the first half. Michael dribbles left around a screen, goes between the legs, reverse pivots, and goes to the right. Now Hines, extra pass, Smith left baseline. She dribbles along the baseline, kicks it to the right baseline, Boshiers. Out top, right wing, Weichel a three-pointer, that's too strong. Rebound deflects out for Crump. Crump bounces it towards the corner, hustling back is Boshiers to get the steal for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles coming back right to left. Boshiers behind the back dribble, tries to bounce it underneath and throws it right into the hands of Hatfield. Now Wilson to the front court. Dribbles out towards the left baseline. Pierce is on her. She dribbles right past Pierce and then has her shot rejected by Sydney Pierce. 8th block of the year for Sydney. She's 8th in the league in the category. 21 on the shot clock, 6:21 on the game clock. 28-23, Carson-Newman leads. Weichel, after 30 on Wednesday night, has just 4 for Carson-Newman. Wingate on the other side is spreading the wealth and doing it nicely so far as 7 players have scored. No one with more than 6. Inbound comes out to Brindle. Gives it to the right wing, and Davis. Inside Troutman, back outside Brindle. Her three-pointer's too strong. Weichel there for the rebound. Her second. Weichel sprints to the front court. To the left wing she goes. She hands it off to Quay Hines, and Carson-Newman will set things up, giving it back to Weichel. 20 to shoot. Lady Eagles ahead by 5. They have the basketball. Weichel dribbling right-hand side along the baseline. Right-hand bounce pass to the corner and Hines. 10 to shoot. Quay dribbles to the left wing. Right-hand baseball pass over to Boshier. 5 to shoot as she gives back Quay. Quay, left point, three-pointer, and Quay Hines, bingo from long range. 31-23, 5:40 to go first half. Carson-Newman on top, Brindle to the paint, left-hand layup, misses it, gets her own miss, puts it back up, Pierce with a shot block, and she's able to collect, gives it forward to Boshiers. Here comes Carson-Newman, can defense lead to offense? Boshiers to the paint, to the free throw line for a pull-up jumper, splash from Skylar Boshiers. Carson-Newman with a little surge. They're ahead by 10, 33-23. 5:15 to go first half. 5 unanswered for the Lady Eagles. Brindle left wing, bounces at once, gives Hatfield in the left corner. Back out Brindle. Brindle over the head pass to the right wing. Wilson, a three-pointer. She connects from distance. 33% from out there this year. Bulldogs have hit 5 3-pointers, and it's a 7-point game. 33-26, 4:53 to go in the first half. Hines in the left corner is wide open, and she buries another triple. Weichel picked her out from nearly mid-floor on the far right side, and Hines is able to drain it. And Carson-Newman ahead by 10 again, 36-26. Brindle to the paint, left-hand running layup is in, plus she draws the foul. Brindle is going off right now. Averages 1 point per game this year, and Brindle has 8 points and 4 rebounds in this contest. Well, it's turned into a tight affair. 36-28, 4:34 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman will look to put the pedal to the metal before the break and get this lead back out to double figures when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
At the Cate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit CateInsuranceAgency.com.
Carson-Newman leads 36-28 with 4:34 to go in the first half. 20th ranked team in the country looking to stay that way. And Ashley Brindle off of the bench, the freshman from Alpharetta, Georgia, putting together a career effort. She came into today with 9 points and 10 rebounds in her career in 7 games. Today, she already has 8 points and 4 rebounds, and she's at the line to try to convert the three-point play. Been a terrific start for Brindle, and she'll get this free throw as they go to confirm the statistics with 4:34 to go in the first half. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeaneagles.com, featuring more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeaneagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Brindle's free throw is too strong. Wingate now 6 of 8 at the line. Rebound to Pierce of Carson-Newman. Here come the Lady Eagles into the front court as Goforth catches on the left wing and hands off Bunch. Bunch dribbles right, kicks it to the right corner, and Wilson. Wilson dribbles left, spins back right, throws it underneath, looking for Pierce, and Troutman deflects it out of play. 4:16 to go in the first half, 13 on the shot clock, and a unique 5 on the floor right now for Carson-Newman. Not a whole lot of scoring out there. Inbound Goforth, throws it underneath Pierce, one power dribble, kick out Bunch. That is a 30-foot three, and she's bullseye from long range. Lead is back to 11 as Bunch drilled one from out there. That was way outside from Madison. 39-28, 4 minutes to go. Troutman trying to answer at the other end, and she missed that one way off. Hit the padding, and Pierce was the one that collected it. Pierce in the backcourt, throws it forward for Goforth at midcourt. Goforth spins around, gets to the right side of the lane, kicks out Hines. Right wing, step back after 2 dribbles on the right elbow for a jump shot. Misses wide left and out of bounds. 3:42 to go in the first half. 39-28, Carson-Newman leads. They've made 4 of their last 5 to get their field goal percentage back to 50%. Lady Eagles made their first 6 of the game. Hatfield in the backcourt, gives it forward for Wilson, throws it over the left-hand side, Brindle. Brindle dribbles right, spins back left. Goforth, great defense, but Brindle with the left hand is into double figures for the first time in her career. She has more points in the first half of this game than she had in 7 games prior combined. 10 tonight, 9 all season entering the game. 39-30, 3:15 to go in the first half. Goforth left point, will dribble right and hand off Hines, top of the key. 12 and 11 to shoot as she dribbles left and hands off Bunch. Bunch dribbles right, spins back left, bounces it out. Hines, left wing, wide open on a three-pointer. That one's short iron and no good. Body's hitting the deck. And I think they're going to call a foul on Carson-Newman, which is interesting because it looked like Hatfield was the one that originally knocked over Goforth, but they do call it on Goforth, her first. It's the team's 4th, so no foul shots yet. Boshiers, who has 10 points in the game, returns for Carson-Newman, 10 points, 4 assists for Skyler. 39-30, Carson-Newman on top. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Wingate ball, comes to the middle of the floor. Brindle gives it over Davis. Davis kicks it out left corner, Troutman. Troutman gets inside the lane, and a right-hand teardrop is up and in. 39-32, Carson-Newman leads. 2:44 to go in the first half. Wilson between the rings, gives left point, Goforth. She steps into a three-pointer. That's way off. Not a good shot at all by Carson-Newman there. And once again, this unit on the floor doesn't have a whole lot of scoring. CN still ahead by 7. Wilson to the front court, hands it off Troutman. She gets a running start. Right-hand shot is up and gets a friendly roll around the right side of the rim before going home. 39-34, 2:20 to go in the first half. Goforth forward for Bunch. Bunch cross-court pass Wilson. Extra pass Boshiers. She dribbles left, gets to the free throw line. Right-hand teardrop is up and in. A dozen for Skylar Boshiers. That's a game high, and the lead's back to 7. 41-34, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Wilson down the right side of the lane, draws a foul. I don't think she was going to make that shot regardless, but Carson-Newman fouling her as Goforth picks up her second personal foul. And Wilson back to the free throw line. 6 of 8 in the game are the Bulldogs. Weichel is in, replacing Goforth, and Katie Bean gives Sydney Pierce a break. Well, Wingate has dominated the glass. 16 offensive rebounds. They have 30 total. First free throw from Wilson is in after a little toilet bowl action. 75% foul shooter this year. Came in averaging 10, but she had been below 10 in 3 of her last 5. Second shot from Wilson is pure. She has 8 points now, and Sullivan will give her a break with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 41-36, Carson-Newman on top. Weichel in the backcourt, lobs to a Bunch. Bunch fires forward, Boshiers, 3-on-2. Boshiers one dribble, decides to pull up for a jumper that's too strong. Offensive rebound, Weichel at the free throw line. She puts one back up. She misses it. Offensive rebound, Boshiers. Gives it out, Wilson, lobs underneath looking for Bean, and it's another turnover. 4 turnovers in the game for Carson-Newman. They haven't cost them quite yet, but in a 5-point game with 1:42 to go, Lady Eagles have not had a good surge to end the opening 20 minutes. And now Carson-Newman will set back instead of the full court press and play back in man-to-man half-court defense. Sullivan has it, dribbling around a screen to her left-hand side. Sullivan picks up her dribble, then pulls the trigger on a 3 and buries it. She's now 7 of 13 from long range this year. And she had a wide open look, and it's just a 2-point game. Closest it's been since it was 2-0. Inbound Wilson shovels it over to Bean, and Bean, a right-hand finger roll layup on the left block, is in. A little English to it after it barely nudged over the left side of the rim. 43-39, 69 seconds to go first half. Troutman right baseline for Wingate, jump stop. Throws it into the middle of the floor for a Davis pull-up jumper from inside of 3 feet, and she misses it too strong. Wilson the rebound, dribbles front court, has it back tap. It's picked up by Sullivan, fires forward Davis. Davis left block, airmails a layup. Offensive rebound, Brindle. She sticks one back up off the glass, and it's a 2-point game again. 43-41, 3/4 of a minute to go in the first half. Bunch gives it forward for Boshiers. Boshiers dribbles left and then gives it out to Weichel. 20 seconds on the shot clock as we near the half-minute mark of the first half. Weichel around a screen, gives to Wilson, right corner, three-pointers up. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound loose, bodies on the deck. Bean didn't get after it on the deck, and Troutman, who was laying on the ground, picked it up and Wingate has a chance to tie or take the lead with 15 seconds to go. Sullivan in the front court. Gives it left-hand side. Bulldogs have made 5 of their last 7 shots from the floor, and Wingate is on a bit of a surge here. Top of the key, Sullivan. 2 seconds left. Sullivan throws it underneath for Troutman. It's a turnover, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Wingate closes the period on a 13-4 run. And in a game in which Carson-Newman should be on top by more, they settle for just a 2-point lead at halftime. A 13-4 end to the first half. And you also remember Carson-Newman did not have the best 5 on the floor either. They're not their most prolific scoring 5. And it comes back to cost Carson-Newman in the first half. Well, let's see what Carson-Newman can do in the second half. 20 minutes in the books. 20th ranked Carson-Newman 43, Wingate 41. We'll step out for a break. Lady Eagles will try to reset as Carson-Newman trails this ball game, or leads this ball game. They've led throughout by a 43-41 tally. Lady Eagles on top at halftime here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose. It's halftime. Stats, a check of the ShopSeeAndEagles.com sack scoreboard. And interviews are all headed your way.
Dribbles to the right block, right-hand scoop layup off the glass and in, and Carson-Newman is on a run.
But now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Wattrek.
Halftime at Holt, Carson-Newman clings to a 2-point lead. Lady Eagles have led for the entirety of this game. And if you remember last year's game here, Carson-Newman led for nearly 27 minutes. But the second and fourth quarters were critical for Wingate. They shot above 50% in both quarters. And despite trailing by 12 with 43 seconds to go in the third, Wingate used a 24-9 scoring burst. Saw 6 players score in double figures to come back and beat Carson-Newman in this building 95-89. Well, right now, Wingate doing much of the same in this ball game. Despite shooting 30% from the floor, Wingate has 32 rebounds and 18 second chance points. Carson-Newman overall in the game, 19 of 41 from the floor, 46%, 5 of 14 from three-point range, 36%. Lady Eagles didn't attempt a foul shot in the first half of basketball, and that is something that has certainly cost Carson-Newman some easy opportunities to extend the lead. They do come into today just 10th in total free throws attempted on the year. Lady Eagles led in scoring. Skylar Boshiers 12 points, 4 assists. She's 6 of 10 from the floor. But the rest of the Lady Eagles can't really get things going. Addison Bird has 7 points. Harley Smith has 5. Lindsay Taylor has 2. She was limited to just 2 minutes. Braylon Weichel, who's 5th in the country in scoring this year, at 24 points per game, was limited to 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting. 3 rebounds and a couple steals, however, in 16 minutes for the sophomore. 6 points for Quay Hines. She had a couple big three-pointers in the first half. 2 points apiece from Abby Wilson and Katie Bean, and Madison Bunch had a three-pointer that at the time put Carson-Newman up by 11, but that started a burst for Wingate, a 6-0 sequence that leapfrogged into a 13-4 overall run and gave Wingate a chance to be right into this ball game. Bulldogs 14 of 47 overall from the floor, 30%. 5 of 14 from three-point range. That is 35.7%. And they went 8 of 10 at the free throw line, and certainly well on their way to getting those 15-plus free throw attempts as they have in every single game. Off of the bench, Ashley Brindle leads the way with 12 points and 6 rebounds. She had scored 9 points all year long. The team's leading scorer, Haley Hatfield, has 5 points and 4 rebounds. 8 from Jaya Wilson. 5 from Brianna Troutman to go along with 4 rebounds. 3 from Lauren Sullivan, and then 2 apiece from Destiny Coleman and Daphne Saylor. Carson-Newman led in points in the paint, 22-18. Points off turnovers, 7-5. Points on the fast break at 19-6, but Wingate had the lead in second chance points, 18-5, and bench points, 19-13. Score never changed hands. Carson-Newman scored the first 9 points of the game, but they let Wingate right back in it in the second. Lady Eagles have led by as many as 13 points and have led for all but 8 seconds of this game. Well, Carson-Newman has its work cut out for them, and they'll try to get back on the right track in the second half. 20 minutes in the books. Here it's 43-41. 20th ranked Carson-Newman on top of Wingate, looking to win a 10th straight regular season ball game. And we'll check in around the rest of the league to see what's happening in the other 2 games. One game was postponed in the waning hours leading up to tip-off today. 43-41. Carson-Newman leads at the break. We're back with a look around the SAC scoreboard when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard, or thinking about it, that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime at Holt, Carson-Newman leads it 43-41 at the break, and an opportunity for us to give you a look at the two games going on around the rest of the league. Coker and LR were supposed to play today, but right around noon that game was postponed. And there are only two games currently in action right now, and one features the team that Carson-Newman's traveling to on Wednesday night. Lady Eagles will play at Lincoln Memorial Wednesday night, and the Rail Splitters are hosting Catawba, the only other remaining undefeated team in the South Atlantic Conference today. And despite the fact that Catawba is shooting 28% from the field, the Indians lead it 33-27 at halftime. Lyric Thorne has 8 points to lead the way for Catawba. Lincoln Memorial on the other side is being led by Jordan Maney's 10, shooting 38% in the game right now for LMU. The other game going on is in the third quarter, and Limestone at home holds an 11-point lead on Anderson, 45-34. Reagan McCrae has 18 points in the first half, or about first half plus. They're about midway through the third quarter now. She's 4 of 8 from long range. She's the only player in double figures for Limestone. Anderson has played a total of 5 players, and Samantha Michelle has 18 points and 12 rebounds in 24 minutes for the Trojans. So that's what's going on around the rest of the league. In this gym, Carson-Newman will try to stay undefeated. Their 4th game in a week. Can Carson-Newman muster up enough energy to get through this one as they lead by 2 at halftime, 43-41. Second half action is right around the corner here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, this is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
Carson-Newman leads 43-41 at halftime. Before we start the second half, we step out for 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the Eagle Sports Network. Skip Roberts is back in studio. Michael Watrang courtside. Carson-Newman has not trailed in the second half of regulation all season so far this year. Entering today, they've led for 230 of 250 possible minutes this year. But that is in jeopardy as it stands. 43-41. Carson-Newman has the lead after leading by 10 and as many as 13 in the first quarter. It stands at just 2. And Wingate, who has won in this gym in back-to-back seasons, will try to upend the Lady Eagles yet again here. Carson-Newman will get the ball to start the second half, and they bring the starting 5 back onto the floor that was hampered in foul trouble. Both Taylor and Bird had a pair, and combined played a grand total of 13 first-half minutes. Carson-Newman ball to start the second half. Smith on the left point, looking underneath for Boshiers, now dribbles left. Kicks it out, left wing. Bird pulls the trigger on a 3. It whirlpools around and drops off the front of the cylinder. Rebound to Brindle, and Wingate will get the possession. Troutman inside of the lane, stops, pivots, right-hand layups off the glass. It's in, and we're tied at 43. Just the third time this year Carson-Newman has been tied in regulation in the second half. Weichel spins it to the right corner, Boshiers. Now out Smith. Smith dribbles once to the right, throws it underneath. Taylor was wide open. She's able to discard a defender with a power left-hand dribble and put it in off the glass. 4 for Lindsay Taylor. Leads back to 2. 45-43. 9:15 to go in the third. Wingate ball. Troutman getting a running start to the right block. Puts a shot up. Misses it short. Gets her own miss. Jump ball this time around as Weichel gets her hands in there. And Wingate will maintain possession on the baseline with 19 to shoot. 45-43 Bulldogs have just 4 offensive rebounds since the first quarter, but they had 14 in the first. Inbound comes Hatfield. She dribbles left, kicks it out, lobs towards the corner, and Davis back underneath for Hatfield, left block, dribbles to her right, gets open, misses the layup, however. Ball is loose. Nobody getting on the deck for Carson-Newman right now. Davis gets it back for Wingate. She dribbles to the left block, takes a little bit of contact, and is able to hit a falling left-hand layup. Carson-Newman sprinting the other way. Boshiers lobs underneath for Taylor. She has her shot blocked right into the hands of Bird in the middle of the paint. She sticks in the right-hand layup, and Mike Mincy wants an immediate timeout here in the second half. 47-45. Carson-Newman on top. 8:41 to go in the third. We step out for a break on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
47-45, Carson-Newman leads Wingate with 8:39 to go in the third, and his Bulldog ball out of the timeout. Wilson across the timeline for Wingate. Gives it to the left-hand side, Davis. Davis gives it to the right wing, and Troutman dribbles to her left to the free throw line and kicks it out to the left wing, and Davis dribbles to the free throw line for a pull-up jumper. It's short, offensive rebound, Hatfield. She gets it, sticks it in, and one, and Wingate has a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. So Carson-Newman's first foul of the second half, and Hatfield's a great foul shooter, one of the best in the league at 80%. Ranked 6th in the league in that category, and for the first time this season, Carson-Newman trails in the second half, 48-47. 8:15 to go in the third. Boshear's right corner has it for Carson-Newman as the Lady Eagles in a different spot. Weichel ball fakes, pulls up, right elbow jump shot. It is in. The deficit lasted for 13 seconds. 8:02 to go here in the third. Davis in the right corner, gives it out top Hatfield, kicks it to Troutman. She dribbles right, gives it out, right wing. Wilson, three-pointer, missed short. Good box out this time around by Smith. Carson-Newman has 4-on-0 the other way. Pass from Boshears to Bird wide open. She's able to put in a right-hand layup and leads to a three. 51-48, 7:40 to go in the third. Wingate ball. Davis getting into the paint. Right-hand shot stuffed by Boshears. Hits the leg of Davis, out of bounds. What a block by Boshears. That is Carson-Newman's 10th shot block. The program record is 11, set 11 years ago. Smith lobs it in for Bird, 3-on-2 if she hustles. Lobs underneath for Taylor. Right block, right-hand layups up and in. A quick 6-0 Carson-Newman scoring run gets the lead back to 5. 7:23 to go in the third. To the front court comes Wilson. Gives it to the left-hand side, Troutman. 20 to shoot. Troutman around the screen to her right. Has it pilfered by Weichel, picked up by Taylor. Weichel sprinting front court, 2-on-2, getting to the right block. Right-hand layups up. It's no good, but a foul is whistled on Davis, and it sends Braylon Weichel to the free throw line. Well, Carson-Newman had not trailed in the second half all year until Hatfield's three-point play. And since then, it has been a 6-0 Carson-Newman scoring run. Weichel to the line for the first free throw attempts of this game for Carson-Newman. First free throw is in from Braylon. It's now a 7-0 scoring run. And the lead's back to 6. This has happened all in the last 60 seconds. Weichel's second free throw is in. It is an 8-0 Carson-Newman scoring run, and the lead is 7. 55-48, 7:05 to go in the third. Wilson will cross the timeline with her dribble. Slings it to the left-hand side, and Brindle. She dribbles left, has it stripped away by Bird, and she picks it up. Lobs it forward for Smith. Smith underneath for Boshears. Good catch on the right block. She sticks it in off the glass, and it's a 10-0 Carson-Newman scoring run. Lady Eagles rolling now, and back ahead by 9. 57-48, Carson-Newman on top. Can Carson-Newman keep this thing rolling? They've made 5 straight field goals. And the Lady Eagles a lead by 9. Can they keep off this pesky Wingate crew? We'll find out in a second on the Eagles Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, we're power with purpose.
20th ranked Carson-Newman leads by 9. They're in the midst of a 10-0 scoring run. And Wingate has the ball here with 6:45 to go in the third. Wilson promptly dribbles to the top of the key and cans a jumper to stop a 10-0 burst. 57-50, Carson-Newman on top. Harley Smith dribbling down the left side of the floor. Peyton Davis was pretty much riding her down the way. Almost in a cable car down the line. And a foul is whistled on Davis, who was shoving around Harley Smith. 6:35 to go. Third quarter, 57-50. Inbound, Weichel left corner, bounces it to Smith, left elbow. She dribbles to the left wing, kicks it out. Boshears. She is fouled. They could have called potentially a travel. Saylor reached in. Boshears had the ball in her hip pocket, and they called a reach-in foul on Saylor, her second, team's third. Wingate's been called for more fouls in the first 3.5 minutes of this period than they did the entire first half. Boshears jump stopping, kicking out. Bird right wing. Passes on a three. Now she dribbles down the left side of the lane, all the way to the left block, and a left-hand scoop layup. Smooches the window and drops in. 59-50, 6:14 to go. A hard foul on Saylor, or a hard screen by Saylor, knocks over Weichel. Three-pointers missed by Hatfield. Wilson misses the shot, and on the right block on the offensive rebound, and Smith gets the rebound. And Braylon Weichel needs a second as they stop play here. Harley Smith will inbound it. Saylor set a screen. It happened out of the corner of my eye, so I can't tell if she was moving or not, but Weichel flew into the air and fell to the ground. There wasn't a huge argument from Carson-Newman, but the team's leading scorer and the fifth leading scorer in the country at 24 points per game is back up and certainly probably needs a second to gather herself. And the official is now explaining his reasoning to Mike Mincy why that was not a foul. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, McGaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit McGahaElectric.com for all your electric contracting needs. McGaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. So whether or not it was a foul or not, Carson-Newman still leads by 9 after Wingate couldn't put in 2 chances. Weichel has it in the backcourt, bounces it over for Smith. Smith crosses over right to left. She dribbles front court. Harley bounces it to the left corner. Bird wants a three-pointer. That's halfway down and out. Offensive rebound. Taylor, she sticks it back up. It hits the glass. It drops in. And one for Lindsey Taylor. Fouls on Saylor. That is her third. And Carson-Newman with the strength underneath of Lindsey Taylor. And now she's into double figures. Averages 12. She's at 10. Taylor's foul shot. She's much improved there. She cans it. And Carson-Newman is on a 14-2 scoring run to take a 62-50 lead with 5 3/4 minutes to go in the third. Sullivan gives Davis left wing. Davis around a screen to her right, gets down the right side of the lane, puts a layup up, nearly overshot it, but had enough English to spike on the left side of the rim and drop in. 62-52, 5:30 to go in the third. Weichel bounces it to the right corner, Boshears. Boshears tried to pass it right back to Weichel. It's intercepted by Davis. Davis gets to the paint, takes a hit, and misses a right-hand layup sweeping through the lane to the right-hand side. And the foul is whistled on Braylon Weichel. It's her second and the team's second. Weichel has been beat up a little bit in this game. I think she stepped on somebody earlier in the game. She had to take a little pause after that. She just took that hard screen in which she fell over. Sticking with it right now with 8 points in the game. Davis's first free throw is in. Wingate is 10 for 12. At the line, if you remember, Caroline Averett used to be an elite free throw shooter, but that was really the only one Wingate had. Now they have a whole crew of great free throw shooters. 62-54 after Davis makes the second foul shot. 5:17 to go in the third. Carson-Newman with the ball underneath. Smith loses it, kicks it out. Weichel, left point. 5:10 to go in the third. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 8. Weichel dribbles to the right wing. Davis on her, spins to her left around the screen, kicks it to the right corner, Boshears. Boshears looking and giving it Weichel. 7 on the shot clock. Underneath Taylor, gets a running start to the left block for a left-hand layup. Lindsey Taylor, 13 points in the game. She's 6 of 7 from the floor. Davis the other way to the left block, has her shot blocked by Taylor into the hands of Saylor, and she puts a shot off the glass and in. 64-56, 4:40 to go in the third. Weichel lobs it left-hand side. Smith, extra pass to the corner. Addison Bird wants a three. That's too strong. And the rebound into the hands of Davis. 64-56. Carson-Newman on top. Entry pass underneath, deflected by Bird on a pass from Wilson. Weichel sprints into the front court, has it back tapped by Brindle. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Davis throws it over the left-hand side. Saylor puts a shot well high off the glass and in. 64-58, Carson-Newman leads with 4:09 to go in the third. Weichel picks up her dribble, spots middle of the floor for Bird, lobs it underneath, right into the hands of Hatfield. Not a good pass at all right there from Bird, and she knew it as soon as he released it. Right corner, Brindle for Wingate. 64-58, 20th ranked Carson-Newman, unbeaten on the year, one of the 21 remaining in conference play this year. Jumper from Sailor's too strong. Weichel with the rebound. She sprints front court. Gets to the left-hand side. Pulls up from 12 feet. Misses it too strong. Offensive rebound, Taylor. Taylor gets to the right block. Slings a left-hand layup up. Can't get it to fall, but a foul is whistled. It goes on Hatfield. It is her first, team's fifth, and these are a big 3:36. We've hit both of our media timeouts of this period, so both of these teams will have to go the rest of the way in this period without a break. And, of course, Carson-Newman, that double overtime win on the road on Wednesday, will need as many breaks as they can possibly get. Quay Hines is going to check into the game and replace Braylon Weichel. Weichel will get a break. Imagine she'd probably get maybe a minute or two over there and before checking back in. Taylor's at the line, 13 points, 4 rebounds for the sophomore. Lindsay's first foul shot is up. It's in. Lindsay Taylor, much improved. She's above 50% at the line this season. After, in the first semester, she was at 37%. Second shot from Lindsay Taylor. Puts it up there. That one rattles out left-hand side, and Hatfield collects the board. 7-point game, 65-58, 3:30 to go in the third period. Brindle gets a running start and has it stripped. Hines is the last one to strip it out of bounds. Carson-Newman has 10 blocks. They're one shy of the program record. 6 shy of matching the all-time sack record. Certainly take a lot for them to get there, but Pierce is back out there. She's got a trio of them. Inbound from Sullivan, gives it out to Brindle, right point for Wingate. She dribbles left, past Hines to the left block, and draws a little body check foul on Abby Wilson. Wilson just didn't get over far enough, but they actually called on Quay Hines, I guess a reach-in foul? I thought they were going to call a little hip check on Abby Wilson, and it sends Brindle to the line. 70% shooter who's had a brilliant game, the team leader in scoring on the day with 12 points. And she misses the foul shot too strong, just the third miss in 14 attempts for Wingate. And with this shot, it'll be the 10th time this year out of 10 tries in which they've attempted at least 15 foul shots. Brindle makes the second. 65-59, 3:22 to go in the third. Lan Hancock is as good of a coach in this region, and you wouldn't have expected, despite the fact that her team fell behind by 13 in the first, to have folded. Goforth inbounds to Hines, gives it right back Goforth. 3:20 to go in the third. Carson-Newman crosses the timeline. Goforth gets all the way to the top of the key. It's spiked out of her hands by Troutman. I was shielded by a whole lot of bodies. Wingate's the last team to touch it after it went out of bounds on the far left side. 3:14 to go in the third, and a 6-point affair. Hines to fire it in. Hines gives to the left wing, and Goforth spinning around the perimeter. Wilson right wing. Now to the left-hand side, lobbing it underneath, looking for Pierce. It's deflected around and intercepted by Hatfield. Pierce just didn't go after the basketball. Wilson has it now for Wingate. Gives Troutman left wing. Hands it right back to Wilson. 20 to shoot. Wilson gets to the left block. Shut down by Abby Wilson. Now out Troutman. Spins back left. Stops. Puts up a right-hand shot and drops it in. 65-61. Carson-Newman leads. Wilson sprinting the other way. To the right block. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Pierce. She puts it back in and one. Sydney Pierce. Right place, right time. Good hustle. Gets the offensive rebound. Gets the layup. And Carson-Newman back ahead by 6, and Pierce will get to the free throw line. One shot here for Sydney Pierce. He's attempted 2 all year, 1 of 2. Free throw is up from Sydney. That's too strong, and the rebound to Hatfield of Wingate. 67-61, Bulldogs with the ball. 2:34 to go in the third. Hatfield top of the key, dribbles left, kicks it out, left corner. A three-pointer from Whiteside is up. Toilet bowls around, hits the glass, and drops in. That trims the margin down to 3, 67-64, 2:20 to go in the third. Hines kicks it, left corner for Bunch. Bunch dribbles right, hands it back off Wilson. Once again, Carson-Newman with a unique 5 out there. Pierce inside, kicks it out right wing. Hines a three-pointer short. Rebound comes out to Brindle. Now Wilson, and Wingate has a chance to tie this ball game back up at 67-64. Down the lane goes Whiteside for a pull-up jumper. She drops it in. Wingate has made 6 of its last 8 shots from the field. And after Carson-Newman got the lead back out to 9. Actually, it was 12 at 62-50. This is quite the run here for Wingate. Goforth, left wing, wide open 3, missed it short. And Wingate has a chance to regain the lead. 1:35 to go in the third. Bulldogs with the ball. Wilson dribbling down the left side of the lane. Heaves one at the glass, underhand. Missed it short. Rebound to Goforth. She puts her hands on it. They call a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. Wingate is in the midst of a 16-5 run. So a 16-5 Wingate run to make it 67-66. Well, these two teams have both had flurries, and Carson-Newman has to bring its starting five back on the floor. 1:20 to go in the third, 67-66, Carson-Newman ahead. Boshears right wing, gives to the right corner Taylor. Taylor will dribble it out and give it back Boshears. This unit has been dominant on the floor right now for Carson-Newman. They need to keep going. Michael around a screen to her right, accelerates down the right side of the paint, takes a little bit of a body bump, misses the layup. Offensive rebound, Taylor. She gets it back, spins back right, sticks in the left hand, hook shot, and draws the foul on Hatfield. Taylor so sure-handed underneath the bucket. How about this? You look at the plus-minus chart. Every Carson-Newman starter is at least +7. Every Carson-Newman reserve is at least -4. So you can see the ebbs and the flows of the game. When Carson-Newman's starting five is out there, it is heavily slanted in their direction. When the subs are out there, Wingate has been able to make their runs. Taylor at the line. She's up to now 16 points in the game. Doesn't get the friendly roll on the foul shot. It falls off the left-hand side. Troutman the rebound for Wingate. 69-66. Troutman down the right side of the lane. Kicking out Brindle. Brindle dribbles, has it stripped away by Weichel. Weichel sprinting to the front court. Behind the back, left to right dribble. Gets to the right block. Sticks in the layup. And one. Utter strength by the sophomore. Braylon Weichel with a strong take at the other end. She's into double figures yet again for the team's leading scorer at 24 a night. She's got 10, and Carson-Newman answering Wingate's 16-5 burst with a quick sequence and a chance to make it. A quick run. This would make it 5 unanswered. Weichel hits the foul shot. 5 unanswered for the Lady Eagles. It's back to a 6-point game. 3/4 of a minute and winding in the third. Wingate ball down 6. White side, right wing, dumps it underneath for Saylor. Squares up against Taylor. Dribbles, spins back right hand layup, missed it short. Rebound to Addison Bird. Bird throws it out for Weichel, and here comes Carson-Newman. They have plenty of numbers. Weichel throws it over Boshears right baseline, gets to the paint, draws a blocking foul, and she's going to get to the line as Wingate is over the limit. It's on Saylor. That is the 4th on Saylor. Or is that the 3rd? I might have been jumping the gun here. Boshears at the line. Carson-Newman has been there frequently in this period. Attempts number 9 and 10 coming up. Boshears connects on the first foul shot. Actually, it's the 3rd on Saylor, not the 4th. Boshears to get one more. Second shot is up. That's in. Carson-Newman 7 of 10 at the line in the period. Lady Eagles are shooting 57% from the floor as well. 74-66. This is a Carson-Newman 7-0 run after Wingate pulled within a point. Wilson across the timeline. Once again, Carson-Newman starting five coming to save the day. Wilson between the rings. Shot clock's off as we hit the 10-second mark of the third period. Screen to her right-hand side from Hatfield. Throws it to Hatfield. Left point for a three-pointer. That's way off. An air ball wide right. It goes out of bounds. That fact that it didn't hit out of bounds immediately drained basically another second. 1.8 to go. Inbound Boshears. Carson-Newman will be glad to just take this to the fourth quarter. And that's where we head. Been a dandy of a ball game. Back and forth, a lot of flows. Carson-Newman closes on a 7-0 scoring run, and the lead sits at 8. 74-66. We go to the fourth. Can Carson-Newman keep this going? We'll find out in a second on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Carson-Newman has had to work really hard in this basketball game. The starters, who have played so many minutes over the last week, have done their part. Carson-Newman's starting five have 4 players in double figures and have combined for 59 of the team's 74 points. And how Mike Mincy utilizes his bench in the final 10 minutes will tell the tale on who wins this ball game. 74-66, 20th ranked Carson-Newman looking to remain one of the 23 unbeaten teams in the country. And stretch its home winning streak to 9 in a row. Needs a quality final 10 minutes. Wilson has it for Wingate, gives it out. Hatfield, top of the key for 3. That's wide left. Boshears nearly had it. Deflects off of her hands to Bird. Carson-Newman ball with 9:45 to go in the game. Weichel left wing. Thought about a jumper, instead dribbles left. Thought about a step back. Fired, got caught in the air. Tried to fire it underneath. It takes a deflection out to Whiteside that starts a break. She kicks it to the corner. Davis has it deflect off of her knee. It will go into the backcourt, and it will be a backcourt violation on Wingate. So what probably could have been an easy bucket for the Bulldogs turns into a turnover. It's number 12 for Wingate. It's been a great game. These two teams have played very entertaining basketball, back and forth. And this will be a big test of Carson-Newman's conditioning. Inbound Weichel with 9.5 to go in the game. Carson-Newman has the rock, ahead by 8. Weichel on the right wing has 3 screens set up to her left. She uses all 3 and doesn't get open. Stops at the free throw line, dribbles back to her left, pops open from 15 feet on the baseline, misses the shot, offensive rebound, Taylor, and she sticks it back in. Lindsay Taylor with 18 points. She's 8 of 9 from the floor. 10-point game once more. This is a 9-0 Carson-Newman run. Troutman taps it out after she falls on the floor. Wilson picks it up, and that ends the scoring run, and Troutman is on the floor. I don't know if she made some contact on the floor with her head. She initially held it, but she's back up. The trainer was walking onto the floor, and Troutman seems good to go. 76-68, 8:53 to play in the game. Brindle will replace Troutman as Wingate will just double check to make sure that she's okay. 9 points, 6 rebounds for Troutman. Pretty much right around her scoring figure, but more than her usual rebound allotment. Inbound Boshears as Wingate continues to full court press. Pass comes to the right-hand side, and Smith dribbles right, all the way to the right block. Left hand layups off the glass and in. Harley Smith, crafty. 7 points for Harley. The lead's back to 10. 78-68, 8:37 to go. Whiteside dribbling through the lane and then kicking it out to the top of the key, and Brindle. Brindle hesitating, stops on the right elbow, got in the air, threw it off of the back of Bird. It falls into Whiteside's hands. Kick out. Wilson, right wing 3, too strong. Rebound loose. Bird trying to snatch it. She comes out of there with it, and they're going to call a foul on Wingate. Madison Bird with a strong rebound. Hatfield is the one that commits the personal. That is Hatfield's 4th personal foul. So Saylor will replace her in the lineup. Hatfield averages 14 points, 10 rebounds today, 8 and 7. So a solid game, just slightly under her averages at this point. She's a critical player. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 10, 8:14 to go. Smith accelerating down the left side of the paint, kicks out, left corner, Bird a 3-pointer. She dials long distance with a pure jumper, and the lead is 13. 81-68, 8 minutes to play. This matches the largest lead of the game. Brindle, right wing, rattles out a jump shot. Rebound to Boshears, and Carson-Newman can take its largest lead of the day. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Davis. Davis picks up her 3rd personal foul. Team 2nd. 81-68. Carson-Newman on top. This is a young Wingate group overall. And Carson-Newman has the basketball. Ahead by 13, looking to get its largest lead of the day. 3 screens to her left again. Weichel uses all 3 of them, stops, flares it out to the right point, and Smith. Smith gives to the right corner, Boshiers. Boshiers right underneath for Bird. Bounces it. What a great pass from Addison Bird. She picks out Lindsay Taylor and an easy left-hand layup. 83-68, largest lead of the day for Carson-Newman. Davis in the right corner, dribbles left into the paint, tries to throw one underneath. Taylor with a swat to get it out. Lobs it forward. Weichel to the left block. Right-hand layup off the glass and in. And one. 9-0 burst for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles getting to the line. Wilson commits the foul. And Braylon Weichel with a chance to add to Carson-Newman's now 17-point lead. Another 9-0 run. 85-68. Lady Eagles have made 5 of 6 in the period. Weichel converts the foul shot. It's a 10-0 scoring run. And the lead is up to 18 now. Can the Lady Eagles hold it? Wingate has had a burst in them in every quarter in this game. They've trailed by double figures in every quarter. Left point, Brindle. Around the screen to her right-hand side. Lobs it. Troutman wide open in the paint. An easy teardrop. Puts an end to that 10-0 burst. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 16. Weichel right point, slings it to the corner, and Boshiers lobs. It hits the rim, falls into the hands of Bird, kicking it out, looking for Boshiers. She juggles, picks it up, right wing 3, missed short, and the rebound bounces around before Whiteside picks it up. 6:39 to go in the game. Wingate down 16 with the ball. Sullivan sprints front court, kicks it out. Whiteside, top of the key 3, missed short. Rebound hops over 3 heads before Troutman picks it up. She dribbles down the right side of the lane and draws a foul, the first on Carson-Newman of the period. They call it on Braylon Weichel. It's Weichel's 3rd. So 3 on Braylon Weichel as Boshiers will come off the floor. So Troutman to the free throw line. 78% on the year. She's 1 of 2 in the game. First shot rattles out. Rare miss for this team. 12 of 16 at the line now. Troutman to get one more. 86-70. 6:29 to go. Troutman's shot is up and in. And it's a 86-71 ball game. In the backcourt, Smith able to shuffle around a defender, but not before a foul is whistled. Sullivan commits her first, team's 4th. So Carson-Newman will now be in the bonus the rest of the way. Lady Eagles have started on a 12-5 sequence in the 4th. 86-71. 6:24 to go in the period. Lady Eagles looking to close this one down and remain unbeaten. Weichel dribbling to the right corner. Cross-court pass. Smith, extra pass, corner. Addison Bird for 3. Missed short. Hops over the rim and into the hands of Whiteside. Taylor ripped it out of her hand, but they call a foul on Taylor. It's her 3rd. That was a gamble by Lindsay Taylor, and it nearly paid off, but she's whistled for a 3rd personal foul. So Taylor with 3, Weichel with 3. 6:11 to go in the 4th. To the front court comes Sullivan with 6 minutes to go for Wingate, down by 15. Troutman left wing, dribbles to her right-hand side, sprints down the lane. Looked like she might have gotten fouled, but instead throws it into the hands of Bird. She sprints front court, hands it off Bunch. Bunch tosses it inside. Taylor is whistled for a traveling violation as she tried to split a double team with a step-through move. Carson-Newman commits its 11th turnover of the day. Both teams have been highly successful off turnovers, a combined 27 points, and we've only seen 23 combined turnovers. Brindle top of the key, 20 to shoot for Wingate. Sprints down the right side of the lane, right hand heave at the rim, too strong, and a foul is whistled on Harley Smith. Her 2nd, team's 3rd, and it sends Brindle back to the line. And a great game for her, continues to lead the team in scoring, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and her first foul shot is too strong. This is where she struggled, if anywhere. 2 of 5 at the free throw line. Brindle to get one more opportunity with 5:37 to go. Shot is up, it's short, and Bird tracks it down in the corner. 6 rebounds now for Addison. 86-71. Carson-Newman on top, 5.5 to go in the fourth. Carson-Newman has it. Smith throws it out. Davis pilfers it, sprints to the right block, and Wingate gets an easy deuce off of Carson-Newman's 12th turnover. 86-73, 5:19 to go in the game. To the front court comes Weichel, throws it to the free throw line. Bird tosses it underneath for Taylor. Taylor will be whistled for a traveling violation after she shuffled her feet a little bit. 86-73. Carson-Newman leads, 5:11 to go in the game. Carson-Newman's made 5 of its last 7, but they've turned it over 3 times in the last 2 minutes. Sullivan has it for Wingate, crossing the timeline. Wingate ball, Brindle top of the key. Gives out Davis right wing. Dumps it underneath Troutman. Dribbles along the baseline to the right block. Sticks one up. Misses it too strong. Rebound poked out by Troutman. Into Quay Hines' hands. And Troutman, who is on the ground, is called for a tripping violation. And that's going to be free throws for Carson-Newman out of the break. Timeout on the floor. 4:53 to go in the ball game. And we'll step out for a break with Carson-Newman. Or we won't step out for a break with 4:53 to go in the game. 86-73. 4:53 to go. Hines at the free throw line. She's made all 5 of her shots this season. Quay at the line, bending the knees, putting the shot up, and putting it in, and she'll get another opportunity. So one more chance here for Hines. And I think the officials now might have realized that we should have went to a media timeout there and did not. So let's see if we do it after this foul shot if Hines makes it. Second one from Quay is up. That's in. And now we get a media timeout. So I jumped the gun. Officials correct it. Hines gets the foul shots. And it'll be Wingate ball when we come back. 4:53 to go. 88-73. Carson-Newman leading the Bulldogs, and we step out for a break on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
(88-73). 20th ranked Carson-Newman leads Wingate. 4:53 to go in the fourth. Lady Eagles trying to snap a 2-game skid at home to this club. And Carson-Newman trying to win back-to-back ball games for just the second time in the last decade against Wingate. 4:49 to go in the game. Sullivan has it for Wingate, top of the key. Gives Brindle. Brindle dribbles left. Now Troutman. Troutman down the right side of the paint. Jump stop to the right block. And sticks in a right-hand shot off the window. 88-75, 4:37 to go in the game. Bird front court, lobs to the corner. Madison Bunch, a three-pointer. It's up, and it's right down the hatch from Madison Bunch. And it's back to a 16-point game, 91-75. Well, the way that this game is played with such high tempo and a high volume of possession, 16 points isn't much in 4 minutes. Inside the paint, Troutman again with a little step-through move, and a right-hand hook shot is in. 91-77, 4:08 to go in the game. Bird crosses the timeline for Carson-Newman and hands off Bunch in the corner. Lobbing it underneath. Taylor with a good catch on the right block and draws the foul. Troutman with a swat and got a piece of Lindsey Taylor. And with 4 minutes to go, it's 91-77. Carson-Newman in the game shooting 52%. They've set a program record with a dozen blocks on the day. 11 was the prior mark set in 2010. Of course, for a long time, blocks weren't even a part of the equation in the official stats. Taylor at the line, 20-point effort for Lindsey. And she makes the first foul shot to make it a 21-point scoring effort for Taylor. One more from Lindsay at a 92-77 game. Carson-Newman's largest lead has been 18. Taylor's second shot rolls off the left-hand side and into the hands of Troutman. 92-77, 3:55 to go. Wingate trails, they have the ball. Davis, right point. Gives it to the left-hand side, Brindle. Brindle dribbles right, gives it to Hatfield. Lobbing it underneath Troutman. Troutman dribbles right, stops, comes back left, spins around, throws it into the middle of the paint. Davis kicks it to the left corner. Brindle, ball fakes, dribbles to the paint, has it swiped out of there by Hines. What hands by Quay. And now Bunch throws it to Bird, streaking down the left side of the lane. Right-hand layup off the glass and in. 16 for Addison Bird, and it's a 17-point margin. 94-77. Davis for Wingate, right wing, passes on a three, dribbles to the right block and has it stripped out of her hands by Quay Hines. Hines and Bunch playing big minutes off of the bench for Carson-Newman. 17-point Carson-Newman lead, 3:20 to go. Inbound to fire in here on the baseline from Sullivan. Gives it right into the right block. Troutman spinning around. Right-hand hook shot again. Too strong. Rebound spikes around, and it's Davis that picks it up. Throws it for a cutting Brindle. She has it stripped. It's picked up, and it's swatted by Lindsay Taylor. 13th block of the game for Carson-Newman. Bounce pass on the baseline for Bird. Shovels it right back out. Weichel, a three-pointer. Left wing. Off the front of the rim. Off the backboard, and into the hands of Sullivan. Wingate ball. 2:55 to go, down 17. 94-77. Hatfield left wing. Passes on a jumper. Gets stripped. Kicks it out. Sullivan dribbles right. Gets to the lane. Right-hand teardrop. Whirlpools around and out. Lindsay Taylor snatches down her 9th rebound. Here comes Weichel front court. Braylon Weichel to the right block. Fall away. Right-hand shot. Rolls around the rim and drops in. 16 for Braylon Weichel. And Carson-Newman's lead is 96-77. Largest of the day for Carson-Newman with 2:25 to go. Troutman right corner. Looking underneath, firing it out top. It's intercepted by Braylon. Weichel goes behind the back, has numbers forward. Bounces it over to Bunch, left block, streaking layup, gets a friendly roll, and Carson-Newman gets its largest lead of the day. The first time it's been 20. 21 now, 98-77, 2:03 to go. What a great effort right now by Carson-Newman. Down the paint, left-hand shot from Brindle. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Hatfield. She doesn't stick it back in. And the rebound to Braylon Weichel. 98-77. Weichel streaking forward. Getting to the left elbow. Kicks it left wing. Three-pointer. Madison Bunch. Bullseye from long distance. 101-77. It's a 10-0 Carson-Newman run to get this game out to 101-77. Major scoring bursts from Carson-Newman in this game. Hatfield in the right corner, dribbles left, gets to the paint, kicks it out, left corner, Sullivan a three-pointer, too strong, rebound to Lindsay Taylor, and that is officially a double-double for Lindsay Taylor for the second time this week. 21 points, 10 rebounds for Taylor with 1:20 to go. 101-77, a 24-point game and a 10-0 run. Mike Mincy calls for time, and it's a substitution timeout. Wilson, Goforth, Bean, Boshears, and Bunch will close this one out for Mike Mincy. 1:20 to go. Well, I'll tell you what, Wingate is 4-5, but this team is really, really good, as you would expect from Ann Hancock, and a team that had won 3 of 4 coming into this game. You expect them to be a problem down the stretch, and a team nobody wants to face come March. Wilson, top of the key, gives to Boshears, right corner, left to right crossover, gets to the right block, right-hand teardrop, up and in, 12-0 Carson-Newman run. 65 seconds to go, 103-77. Lady Eagles, and a timeout from Wingate. Lady Eagles, for the first time ever against Wingate, have dropped triple digits. It's a 26-point game. Carson-Newman's largest win ever against Wingate was 28 back in 1999. 1 minute exactly remains. 103-77. Carson-Newman on top. Wilson between the rings, around a screen to her right-hand side, throws it out top. Crump steps back for a three-pointer, missed it short. Bunch with a good box out, picks it up. Madison Bunch will sprint to the front court to the middle of the floor. Looks to her right, sprints to her right, kicks it out. Bean, top of the key, deep two-point jump shot's too strong. Rebound loose in the corner for Boshiers. 7-second differential shot to game clock. Or check that. 13-second differential shot to game clock. The shot clock initially went back to 30. It should have been at 20. Wilson spinning around for Carson-Newman, kicking it out to Boshiers. 7 to shoot for Skyler in a 26-point game. Left to right crossover. Skyler stops on the right elbow. Has to pull up for a jump shot and gets a friendly roll. 14-0 Carson-Newman run. Lady Eagles have outscored Wingate 31-11 in the fourth. 10 seconds to go. Wilson will try to make this less than a 28-point game. Fall away jump shot, right elbow. She hits it. 4 seconds to go. Carson-Newman just has to get the ball in, and that will do it. Carson-Newman gets its second largest win ever against Wingate and defeats the Bulldogs by 20-plus in back-to-back meetings and wins this game by a final score of 105-79. Lady Eagles with a wonderful, wonderful close to the game after this game was very much hanging in the back. Just an 8 game. Carson-Newman had to use a 7-0 run to close out the third period, and the Lady Eagles win this game by a final score of 105-79. So Carson-Newman gets the win. Lady Eagles improve to 7-0 on the season. We're now joined by Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. And Coach, your team closes this game in really impressive fashion, not just in the fact that you scored a lot of points, but the fact that fourth game in 7 days, a team that had closed the gap to just 1 point with 2 minutes to go in the third period, you end up outscoring them by 18 in the fourth. What can you say about your team's resiliency in the fourth period?
Well, this was something we hadn't faced all year, which was a team that was going to press us, a 94-foot game. They're obviously trying to take the ball out of Braylon's hands, so they're continuing traps into the front court. And when teams are trying to do that, and I told them at halftime, they're trying to see if you can make plays. They're challenging you to make plays. And at times we didn't make the right play, but obviously down the stretch we did the right thing and usually got it in scoring position where we needed to be. And honestly, I feel like that Lindsay Taylor, you can't hide the fact she played 2 minutes in the first half. And I don't know what she finished with, but she did a great job in the second half.
Yeah, we'll talk about her real quick. She only played 19 minutes in the game. But how about her impact? 21 points, 9 of 10 from the floor.
Yep.
10 rebounds, and then I know a stat that you love, the plus-minus chart. She was plus 35 when she was on the floor. Addison Bird was plus 36. Otherwise, nobody was more than plus 24 in this game, and it was really your starters. To have a player like her out there on the floor, not only offensively, but also on a night where you set the program record in blocks with 13. What does that mean to have her at both ends of the floor in a game like this?
Well, it kind of shows how important she is to our club. We were up 2 at the half, but we were getting hammered on the offensive glass. We had given up 17 offensive rebounds. We had put them at the free throw line a ton. We hadn't shot any. And it was a real challenge at the halftime. I was really disappointed. I just feel like we were getting outworked. And it's nothing against the other two, but like when she came in, she obviously made her impact felt by going for 21 and 10 for the game, having to play with, somewhat saddled with foul trouble, but to play straight up. Because she's playing against sizable players that have guard capabilities, and I thought she did a phenomenal job, and I thought she did a really good job down here on the offensive end of giving us that presence down low to be able to get those easy baskets.
You mentioned the offensive rebounding numbers. Wingate in the first period, 12 offensive rebounds, 14 second chance points. All their points were second chance points.
Correct.
Rest of the game, 13 offensive rebounds, 11 second chance points. They end with 25. They're the best offensive rebounding team in the conference and one of the best in the nation. What can you say about how your team was able to close out the game in those final 3 quarters?
Well, this is another game where we were challenged. We really were. And Wingate's good. Like the score, and I told Coach Hancock, this, whatever the final is not indicative of how close the game was and the kind of battle that just ensued here on our floor. They're big. They got big guards, and I was impressed with how they played in the first half. But, they challenged us to be able to handle pressure, to handle backcourt pressure. They took the ball out of Braylon's hands, and how we're going to respond. And I felt like in the last 20 minutes, especially that fourth quarter, as a whole, we did a really good job. But one of the things I thought was real key for us was our starters were gassed in the third period, and we were able to go 5 for 5 and kind of hold serve enough to where they could get a rest, and then those starters were able to come back in the fourth quarter a little bit more fresh.
We talked about it at the beginning of the game in the pregame show, how you had some players that had gone off. 3 different players had scored at least 26 in the last 3 games. Well, today, 5 double-figure scorers. Bird with 16, Weichel with 16, Boshiers with 20, Taylor with 21. How nice is it to see that kind of diversity and the ability to score in one game?
I mean, obviously, as a coach, we hadn't broke the century mark in a while. The pace of play and the pace of the game, kind of aided that. But to score 105, 5 guys in double figures, 26 assists, only 13 turnovers, there's a lot of things that we can be happy about. And we kind of, other than the 25 offensive rebounds, they out-rebound us by 5, so we closed that margin a little bit in the second half. Shot it somewhat well from the 3, but in this type of game, it wasn't necessarily 3-ball shooting. It was making the right play in the press because they're trying to get us into making bad plays and creating turnovers. And so I just feel like that we had some dumb plays, but for the most part, especially in the second half, out of the press and out of the traps, I thought we found the right guy, and the right guy made them pay by putting the ball in the basket.
Now you turn around 4 road games in the span of a week starting Wednesday night with a trip up to LMU. How do you take the momentum that you guys are currently riding, but learn some things from it as you get ready for that stretch?
Well, it's going to get harder. We may have been picked to win the league, but I still think the league is balanced, especially up top with some really good teams. And just like Wingate, they've been playing without some players early. They've got some of their players back, and they were playing without Hannah Clark today, who unfortunately got hurt at LR. But we're still figuring ourselves out a little bit. Can we press? Can we not? What rotations can we do? We've only played, 7 games to be able to figure that out. And it's only going to get tougher from here. And I've tried to, get them. I've been telling them a lot. Like, we've got a really brutal schedule coming up with some 4-game weeks. We got to go on the road a lot because we've played a majority of our games at home. And so I think championship teams are able to go on the road and get wins. And we'll just see how good we are when we start traveling here.
Coach, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, Michael.
It's Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. Lady Eagles win this game by a final tally of 105-79. Back with the Domino's postgame report in a second on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's postgame report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network. Stats, a conversation with Mike Mincy, and socially distanced player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering the Eagles, and Mossy Creek. We're power with purpose. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, Jefferson City eats more chicken. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Kate Insurance Agency, insuring your future since 1959. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
Carson-Newman takes down Wingate thanks to a strong fourth quarter. Lady Eagles get their first 100-point scoring effort of the season. And Carson-Newman, it's its second largest win ever over Wingate. The final score, 105-79. In a victory over Wingate, Carson-Newman outscores Wingate 31-13 in the fourth period. And the Lady Eagles with a wonderful, wonderful effort. And Carson-Newman wins this game by 26 points, despite the fact that Carson-Newman faced its first second-half deficit of the season. Still, despite that, Carson-Newman led in this game for 39 minutes and 12 seconds. They trailed for a grand total of 13 seconds, and then, boom, 10 consecutive points. And the Lady Eagles were able to close this one out, get the victory, and improve to 7-0 on the season. Can Carson-Newman keep this momentum rolling? You certainly think that this was a huge stretch for the team. Being able to go 4-0 this week with the opponents that they had in that stretch, and an impressive win for Mike Mincy's crew in the game. Lady Eagles win by a final tally of 105-79 thanks to a program record 13 blocks, 3 shy of the South Atlantic Conference record in the game. As we take a look at the final statistics on today's contest, overall, CN shoots 54% from the floor. That is, 3 of the last 6 games, 3 of the last 5 games in which they've shot at least 50% from the floor. 43 of 79, 54%. 8 of 25 from long range, 32%, and 11 of 15 at the line, 73%. Lindsay Taylor leads the way, her third double-double of the season, 21 points and 10 rebounds. She goes 9 of 10 from the floor, and in 19 minutes of play, she picks up the double-double and leads all scorers as well on the day. Skylar Boshears bounced back nicely. What a great stat sheet stuffing effort from the sophomore. 20 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds in 26 minutes for Boshears. Braylon Weichel under her season average by a significant amount. 16 points, however, on the day, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Addison Bird finishes with 16 points and 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Madison Bunch, 11 points. She made all 4 of her shots, including all 3 from long distance. A couple rebounds and a couple assists as well for the senior from Morristown. 7 points for Harley Smith. She chipped in 5 helpers and 3 caroms. Quay Hines had 8 points off of the pine. Abby Wilson and Katie Bean and Sydney Pierce all had 2. Pierce, a nice effort as well. Outside of the scoring, she had 5 rebounds and 3 shot blocks on the day. 5 different Carson-Newman players had at least 2 blocks in the basketball game. And Lady Eagles in a game of scoring runs on the day. I'll have to go back and calculate exactly how many different big bursts they had. I think they had 5 different scoring runs of at least 9-0 or better. They had a 9-0 run in the first quarter. They had a 9-0 run in the span, or a 10-0 run in the third quarter, and then a 9-0 run at the end of the third and the beginning of the fourth, a 10-0 run in the fourth, and then they had a 12-0 scoring run to end the basketball game in the victory. Wingate on the other side, they go 30 of 88 from the floor, 34%, 6 of 24 from three-point line. That is 25% in the game. 13 of 19 from the free throw line, 68%. They had 4 players finish in double figures, led by Brianna Troutman, 16 points. She added 8 rebounds as well. 14 points from Jaya Wilson after she had come in averaging just 8 points in her last 5 games. She comes up with 14 in this one. Ashley Brindle, who had scored 9 points all year, goes for 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes off of the bench. A dozen for Peyton Davis to go along with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals as well in the game. Those are your double-figure scores. 8 points for Haley Hatfield. She added 8 rebounds and 4 steals, so not a bad overall effort, but she came in averaging a double-double on the season. 5 points from Aaliyah Whiteside, 6 from Daphne Saylor, 3 from Lauren Sullivan, and 2 from Destiny Coleman, who scored in double figures in both games she played against Carson-Newman last year. Carson-Newman dropped 62 points in the paint to Wingate's 46. Lady Eagles also led 41-14 fast break points. There's no official stat there. It's not like you can go through the record books. But I would imagine that's about as many as Carson-Newman has had, at least in the time that I've been here. Maybe that Elite 8 team had a game against Mars Hill when they scored 125 points that potentially they put that up. But a 41-14 lead on the break. Wingate on the other side, 25-19 leaders on second chance points and 29-25 bench points. We were tied 3 times. The lead changed hands twice. As I mentioned, Carson-Newman leads for 39 minutes and 12 seconds and by as many as 28 before settling in on a 26-point win. 105-79, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. We'll speak with, I believe, Madison Bunch, and then we'll also take a look at the final scores on those 2 games as well. We're back to wrap things up on a 26-point, 105-79 Carson-Newman rout on Wingate here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shop SeeingEagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shop SeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. Final! I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard, or thinking about it, that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Back to Old Fieldhouse, where the final score is Carson-Newman 105, Wingate 79. Lady Eagles improved to 7-0 on the year behind a program record 13 shot blocks, and a 54% shooting day at the office. Carson-Newman in the second half shot 63%. They shot 71% in the fourth quarter. Just a utterly dominant effort by this Lady Eagles in the fourth quarter in what otherwise was a game that the final score does not nearly indicate how well Wingate played in this game. That final score is a mirage at the end of the day because Wingate played significantly better than what we saw in the final tally. Let's take a look around the rest of the South Atlantic Conference, brought to you by InterDigital. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of a variety of multimedia options, including film production and internet marketing. InterDigital is laser focused on your success. And we look around the rest of the league. Limestone ends up beating Anderson 73-59. Limestone pretty much led the duration, as McRae ends up with 25 points in the game. She goes 8 of 15 from the floor in the game, and a pretty good effort from her. Joining her was Quinn Bird, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Reagan Cargo finished with 14 points. Anderson plays just 5 players. Samantha Michelle's 27 points and 16 rebounds in 40 minutes. Coach Jonathan Barbery didn't have a whole lot at his disposal in the game, and sees the Trojans fall by 14 points. Catawba, meanwhile, stays undefeated. They set the stage for a contest against Tusculum on Wednesday night behind a 41% shooting effort. 72-63 is the final score from Harrogate. LMU closed on an 8-0 run. Otherwise, that differential would have been significantly different in the game. Lyric Thorne finishes with 16 points. Jordan Flowers on the other side with 19 points, 12 rebounds for LMU. So that's how things look around the rest of the league, as the Carson-Newman Lady Eagles in this gym close the game on a 14-2 run. They outscore the Bulldogs of Wingate by a final score of 31-13 in the fourth. And the final tally is 105-79 here today. We'll have the electrifying play of the game as well as our interview with Madison Bunch as Carson-Newman wins this game by 26 points. The final score, 105-79. Back to Holt Fieldhouse to wrap it up here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose. We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-470 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The final score from Holt Fieldhouse today is Carson-Newman 105 and Wingate 79. As we bring in Madison Bunch into the postgame report, Madison goes for 11 points and a couple rebounds. She makes all 4 of her shots from the floor. And Madison, this was a tough basketball game, back and forth for a long time. Seemed like Wingate threw everything that they possibly could at you. Why were you guys able to find such a rhythm in the fourth quarter?
I think after halftime we were just kind of down on rebounds and second chance points. So once we got our rhythm and kind of saw what they were doing and came up with a game plan to come back to what they were putting against us, I think it helped a lot.
When you look at how this game played out, Wingate, you had a double-digit lead in every single quarter, and then Wingate was able to climb back into the game on a multitude of occasions. They took a lead in the third period. Why were you guys able to find an answer every time they threw a haymaker at you?
I think just relying on each other. Once we started making the right plays and hitting the open people, because whenever we were forcing it inside or just hitting somebody that wasn't open, I think that gave them a lead off our turnovers. So once we started taking care of it and hitting the open people, I think it really helped a lot.
How much of a difference does a player like Lindsay Taylor make for you? 21 points, 10 rebounds in 19 minutes. She was saddled with foul trouble a lot in the first half, but how big of a difference maker can she be?
Yeah, I mean, Lindsay's been awesome coming in for us. I mean, a big body inside that can get boards and makes almost 100% of her shots down low. I mean, really helps, and whenever they double team her, it opens up everybody on the outside as well. So opens up cuts and outside shots.
This is your 4th game in 7 days, a couple on the road. And the big question was going to be, how would you guys perform on that 4th game in the second half? Why were you guys able to find such confidence in that 4th period? Because they pulled within 1 with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period, and you guys were able to surge after that.
I think just as a team, we've gotten along really well, and we're able to rely on each other, different people at every game. So it's not just coming from one person all the time, but it's a variety of people.
Let's turn our lens to next week. You play 4 games in 7 days again, starting Wednesday. This time, all of them are on the road. Outside of getting some rest, what do you guys work on over the next few days in practice to get ready for Lincoln Memorial?
I think just getting a good game plan before, lots of film, and most of the stuff on the court we'll go over, but getting in the gym on our own time, just getting some shots up, staying in the gym.
Madison, thanks so much for the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
It's Madison Bunch after Carson-Newman wins this game by a final score of 105-79. Let's take a look now at today's AEC electrifying play of the day, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Service you can trust, value you can depend on. AEC, your trusted energy partner. And it comes with Carson-Newman ahead by just 1 in the 3rd period, 67-66. Lady Eagles leaned on Lindsay Taylor. On the floor right now for Carson-Newman. They need to keep going. Michael around a screen to her right, accelerates down the right side of the paint, takes a little